Hello, I'm Tricia Josephs, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ramsey, Minnesota. Today I will be presenting Alphabest bundle from the 2022-2023 Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. The Alphabest bundle includes Alphabest stamp set. It is 73 photopolymer stamps and is sold for $22. The bundle also includes the Best Label Punch, which we can see on page 151. Best Label Punch is $14. Bundled together, you save 10%, and it would be $32.25 US. I also am going to be featuring the Host Reward Design a Daydream 12x12 Designer Series papers on several of my card samples. It is exclusive to hosts. To earn this, the opportunity to purchase this with your host dollars, you would either host a Stampin' Up! Workshop of $150 or more, or that can also be your own personal purchase of $150 or more, and then you would earn host rewards. So this bundle includes the Alphabest stamp set and the Best Label Punch, which is a locking punch. The stamp set is photopolymer. Stampin' Up! Has printed all of the stamps on your box cover. However, that looked rather chaotic to me, so I left them on the plastic insert. I lined them up. I put them in alphabetical order, A, B, C, D. They are in that order, but switched around here. Some are upside down, some are sideways. So I put them in order. I attached the plastic sheet inside my stamparatus, and then I just stamped all of them together. So I can leave this in here and easily find what I'm looking for. If I want 6, there it is. I want to give you a closer look at the Design a Daydream Designer Series paper, which I will also refer to as DSP. There are 48 sheets, 4 each of 12 designs. Colors in this DSP are Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Mint Macron, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Next, I want to show you some samples I have made using the Alphabest bundle. Our congrats card. I started with thick basic white cardstock and then did a strip of each of the 2022-2024 in colors: Orchid Oasis, Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, and Starry Sky. I also used those inks, the Alphabest bundle, and the 2022-2024 in color matte decorative dots, which I have stuck here and there. And I also used the Whisper White crinkled seam binding. It was a really simple card. I used basic white and Daffodil Delight cardstock Design a Daydream DSP, the Pool Party Solid Faceted Gems, you can see a couple of them there, Soft Succulent Open Weave Ribbon. I lined up our punch. On my DSP, it's not going to fit through here. Basically, I lined up our punch, punched once, and punched a second time to get the long, narrow opening. Here I made a fun tag that can be attached to a gift, or if you did not make it so three-dimensional, it could also be a bookmark. I used the Alphabest bundle, Tahitian Tide in basic white cardstock, Tahitian Tide metallic woven ribbon, Tuxedo Black Memento ink, basic rhinestones, which I colored with the dark Tahitian Tide Stampin' Blends, which is an alcohol-based marker. This little 3x3 gift enclosure uses Poppy Parade in basic white cardstock, the Poppy Parade ink, and I have also stamped the little flower images on the 3x3 envelopes, which we sell in packs of 40. Just use the punch so that you have a recessed picture of the flowers. Another more masculine card here uses Mossy Meadow cardstock and Early Espresso cardstock and a little bit of crumb cake cardstock there, the Design a Daydream DSP. I also used the Grassy Grove stamps and Grove dies, the Mossy Meadow and Early Espresso ink, and the fine point of our Old Olive Stampin' Write marker to make additional lines on my greeting, the HB to you. For my thanks card, I used Petal Pink and Old Olive and basic white cardstock, the Design a Daydream DSP, Blackberry Bliss ink, and Parakeet Party metallic ribbon. For this card, I used Blackberry Bliss and basic white cardstock, the Design a Dream DSP, the hexagon from the Beautiful Shapes dies, soft succulent open weave ribbon, petal pink solid faceted gems. Again, I did pop our letters up on dimensionals. For this birthday card, I used petal pink and basic white cardstock along with Melon Mambo and Pear Pizzazz, the Design a Daydream DSP, the Alphabest bundle, the medium daisy punch, and the bow punch. I used white glittered organdy ribbon, Melon Mambo solid faceted gems, petal pink and Melon Mambo ink, and then on our flower image there, I used the fine tip glue pen to put a blob of glue on there, set it aside to dry, and then I added some sparkle with the Wink of Stella. Since we are in graduation season, I did put together a graduation card. It uses Night of Navy and basic white cardstock along with one of the options from the silver foil specialty paper. The sentiment, Let's Celebrate You, comes from Celebrate Sunflowers. I used Night of Navy ink, Night of Navy solid faceted gems, and the Starry Sky metallic woven ribbon. And I just popped our hat up on dimensionals, frayed the ribbon, and rolled a piece of cardstock and tied it for a diploma. And my final sample is a shadow box. I got the shadow box in a 3-pack, black 8x8 from the Fundamentals by Studio Decor at Michael's. I used basic black cardstock, Night of Navy, Evening Evergreen, Blackberry Bliss, and Shaded Spruce cardstocks. Each of my mats in there is a solid colored cardstock behind the designer series paper. I used the Sun Prints up here and Pretty Prints DSPs, or vellum cardstock for my title. I used the Meadow dies along with our Alphabest stamp set and label punch. For the title, I stamped with Tuxedo Black Memento ink Instead of waiting for it to dry, I sprinkled some black embossing powder over it and heated that up. I added a few 3D butterflies for some more visual interest. I wanted to quick show you how easy this bundle is to use. Just grabbing one of our border stamps. I'll use some cherry cobbler ink. Tap it in here. I am using our Stampin' Piercing mat. Since this is photopolymer, sometimes you can get a better image if there's a little cushion involved. And I am using a bigger block than is required. It helps me to keep from rocking the stamp. All right, now that we have our border, I'm just going to grab our H and line it up from the top. That one was a little off. Let's try that again. Trying to do this without bumping my camera. That one's better. Now we are just going to open our punch. We'll skip that first one. That was a little crooked. And line up. Sorry, my hands are a little shaky on camera. I put my thumb in there so that it doesn't pop across the room. Like that. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and took some inspiration from some of the samples I showed. Please be sure to check out all of the videos in our virtual tour of the 2022-2023 Stampin' Up! Catalog. Have a great day.